I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll have scores around the league for you at that.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. I got you.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He'll drop to throw. Able to find Isabella. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A third down gain of 19. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's good. Job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Johnson's got it complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left.
Let's go, brother.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38 on the ground. Kamara. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a pick. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he's able to get it back to right around the 20. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. And he rifles one incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Kill. Mike 55.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Kamara trying again. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
You got it. You got it.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Now, after a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separate. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out. They start the 2nd half with Kamara, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They run it again with Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Andy Isabella. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 30. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check back. Check it back.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, fourth quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out.
The second down pass.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Back to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Kamara. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Let's go, boys.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. On 2nd down, Kamara. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Again, it's Kamara. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll look to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's when the physicality paid. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball.